Oh, they're sticky. Yep, I got plenty of these. Here we go. Get them. All right, let's see if that's enough, shall we? Oh! I blew up rock. Hell yeah. Yes, this is it. If I really wanted to, I could probably set traps as well. But I'm playing a completely different game to they intended. Hello everyone, welcome back again to some more Satisfactory. We are back here. As you can see, is the result of our grand project. And, you know, as exciting as it is, it's actually quite interesting that we can see this thing from about 42,000 miles away. Because we're actually nowhere near there. We're actually here. We're back here in the islands. Because obviously, we've got things to do. Things to connect. And you know what, we're just gonna get straight into this, bro. Enough of me yapping. We need to try and get this side all like automated and sorted in preparation for this bad boy to pretty much have an eternal trip back and forth. That's why we're starting here. Everything all seems to be interesting, although this one doesn't seem to be having power. Ah, interesting. I've got so much oil, but the residue is like literally gone and going. So, interesting. Although it looks like all of this plastic is getting extremely full, it seems. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's nearly there. We got to start hauling some of this stuff back. So, all the more reason is to try and sort out this situation, which I have here. So, the idea is all of this making plastic, though? Okay, I believe all of this is making plastic. Right, how much inventory space we got? We got a fair bit. Right, we need to remove all of the rubber. So, I believe what we want to do... have canisters. Right, we need power. Now that we have the rubber all out of there, I think all of this is now just plastic. It's idle for some reason. Is it not going? Oh, there's rubber there at that back. There we go. So now we have canisters being made, which now need to find their way into the packager to here. Luckily, I have all of the resources this time, so we can actually build these together. We now have canisters going in. So now we're getting packaged heavy residue oil just being packaged into here. And now we also need, there's another packaged fuel, which we need more packages. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to build a splitter up there. The way in which it's not interrupt. There we go. We want to connect this. So this is going to split the things. So all these are hopefully all making plastic. And try and figure out where all this fuel is going. Okay, so that fuel is being made into there. And that's now constructing. This residue is being constructed into the heavy residue. And this one over here. Fortunately, there's just like no other stuff. Petroleum coke. Used as a less efficient coal replacement. But will I still be able to do the recipes that would normally take coal? Used as a less efficient coal replacement. But it can still replace coal nonetheless. I'm still going to need sulfur though. Damn, it's so annoying there's no sulfur around here. You know what? We'll give that a go. Sure, why not? We'll test out the petroleum coke. Right, so I guess the next thing would be to do is now that everything is all automated and working essentially, and everything is all being fed into here, we just need to pretty much drive this so it makes a pathway all the way up and around. So it looks like the next part is we are going on a drive. And I'm pretty sure. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. I told you, bro. I told you. Man's been busy, and you're about to see. So I guess we may as well start recording our pathway and see if we can get back. So, boom. On a little journey. Just go ahead and stop here. And then go. It's literally a matter of trying to find the best method to try and drive this thing back. Now, this might be a little bit of a tedious process. Doesn't help that I'm just drifting everywhere, but you know. And what we're going to do is we're going to go straight along the coast. We do have to drive all the way back here as well to complete the loop. If nothing gets in the way, I'll do my best to avoid. So obviously all of this here that was forest is now no longer forest. Bro, look at all this. Look at this open area that I'm now struggling with. I don't know why I decided to turn like that, but all this forest is now gone. Okay, so now that we've made it out of the forest, we now just got to follow it all the way back. God, this part's going to be pretty bumpy. Whee! Now we're fine. Speed past all of this. Aha, here we go. Over here, have built a bridge. We just gotta hope we don't drive off it. Oh, that was close. Alright, we have made it over to here. Right. That's now stopping. Right now, we've got to go all the way back. We now need to close the loop. Trying to see if we can just basically follow the exact same pathway that we took to get there. You know, it's pretty chilled, to be fair. Luckily, with all this forest out of the way, it does make it a little bit easier. I don't know, will the monsters still spawn even though there's, like, no trees? Maybe. Right, we are back along the coast now. We're nearly there. Damn, I got to take into account the fuel as well. I'm pretty sure we started at 100 and now we're, like, down to 73. There we go. Ooh. He's nearly done it, bro. The final stretch. Whee. Oh, God. Don't tip over. The finish line. He's done it. Save it. Enter your path name. Just oil. Save. It takes 31 packaged fuel per trip. Is the path already loaded for it, though? I think the path might already be loaded. So if I go menu, enable autopilot, get off. Right, there we go. It's now depositing. Although, to be fair, I forgot its inventory is kind of full of stuff. Yeah, I need to empty all that foliage out of there. Didn't exactly take much, but hey-oh, it's going. You know what, should I race it? I'm gonna go ahead and race it, bro. We're gonna have a race. Whee, as long as I don't get run over by it. I gotta trying to cheat, I see. Let's see if I can get there quicker by ziplining. Here we go. You know, I think the truck might beat me there. Yeah, I feel like the truck might do it. Alright, here we go, fam. We're coming up to the most dangerous bit ever. Although it doesn't look like those things appear during the daytime. I can see my truck. The truck has probably already made it. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's already on its way back. You know, I think the next time it comes back, I need to empty the inventory because it's not really going to carry much. Although it might have just literally just unloaded all of the foliage into the truck station, actually. Alright, that's not a sign. I'm kind of curious to see why. Right, yeah, we got to remove the leaves. Oh, I've got no inventory space, though. Time to deposit everything back into here. Store all. You know what? Just store all that. Whole inventory's empty. Should be plenty of space. Give me all of this, because all of this foliage will actually be used, just not for this. Because what we can do is, now that we have the oil transportation all sorted to the point we're actually going to be getting residue oils and packaged fuels and that round here, we can actually... Oh man, this thing is way too fast. Give all of it in here. Bang. The oil is going in there. So all this residue oil is now going into here. The empty canisters are now feeding back into there. I don't know. The canister's just going to straight come out. All right, here we go. We're now making smokeless powder. The heavy oil residue is coming in. We have black powder, and it's now making the smoke powder, which needs to come out here. Unfortunately, I've lost all my stuff. I need me goodies back. Let's go over here, because what I have done is I have built... I'm now getting black powder coming from here. The coal from all of the foliage is here, ready to go. I have made another truck station with a tractor, which is bringing the sulfur over. So now we have sulfur here. We're making coal using bio stuff. And it's literally a matter of just trying to use everything we have. So we've got quite a lot of foliage from the forest in there. I now need to start making tackles, see if I can actually build anything with the stuff I have in my hand. Alright, and I guess what I'll do is I'll now just build another storage thing to try and... Boom. So now the smokeless powder is going into here, which hopefully we can start to use. No, what have I got here? Oh, a hard drive scan is now being complete. Okay. What have you got for me? Coated iron plate or molded beam? It gives me more steel beams by just giving me quite a lot of steel. Also a lot of limestone. Well, I could rescan it. Do we need... Because I can just make steel beams from just steel. You know what? We'll rescan. What do we get? So I can make recycled rubber or polymer resin, which allows me to make polymer resin and heavy... Guess I'll go with this one. All right, we can get more resin now, I guess. Turbo. So we need to know how to make turbo fuel as well. Turbo fuel? Is fuel and compacted coal. That's kind of like another thing we kind of... I think I might know where one may be somewhere in the jungle over there. Try and do something with the oil over there. Because I've just realized I can get... If I use the sulfur deposit there, I can use the petroleum coke, which is a substitute form of coal. Combine those two together to get the powder, but I can also use the fuel from the oil over there as well. It's just a matter of how do I get the sulfur over to the oil. Because hang on. And compacted coal. Oh, which I need the sulfur for. Use the sulfur to make the compacted coal, and then the compacted coal goes with the fuel, which we make, then give us the turbo fuel, which also needs to be packaged and then comes here. That part we might have to work on a little bit later, but I guess the next thing will be I'm kind of curious about this. So I need 200 of these, so might just have to just sit and wait. The truck is back. The truck is going. Although it's constantly making more canisters. I'm just gonna have a load of canisters. This is where pollution might come into the play here, because I'm gonna have so many plastic containers, because the containers are constantly being made and used. But unfortunately, because I can reuse these containers, it's actually recycling has done me over now. Because I'm now just going to have so many canisters. Right, I have 200 smokeless powder. Let's do some upgrades, shall we? Let's go talk to the ma'am. And then freaking Ada's going to chat to me about these weapons.
Explosive rebar unlocked. Rebar ammo that explodes on impact. Suitable for removal of unwanted obstacles, creatures, or limbs.
Oh, limbs. Wait, can I use it to blow obstacles, though? Oh, yeah, we want to see if we can try doing some of these noblest things. I want to try and blow up some of the rocks. Right, we just need 50 smokeless powder, and then we can make a gun. It's that easy. Fortunately, the rate at which these things are coming is refinery. It's just taking quite a while to construct. You know what, fam? I've got some slugs. Let me just overclock some of these things, shall we? Like, they're kind of just sitting here. We may as well use them. Overclock it. Make more. Give me access to a gun. I now have a weapon. Yes.
Rifle and rifle ammo unlocked.
Yeah.
A long-range weapon and rapid-fire ammunition. Only to be used for the defense or acquisition of fixed property. Conveniently, this includes everything of value on this planet.
Yeah, I see. You know what, fam? Let me just scan that hard drive. Alright, what do I need here? So I need rubber and screws. I actually need to go and get screws. Jesus Christ, it's been a long time since I've needed screws, bro. Let me make a rifle. Here we go. Boom. Let's make a rifle. And you know what? Give me one of these object scanners, which I can then use to make a Nobelisk detonator. But that's just black powder. What's this? That's smokeless powder. Reloading. Alright, can I aim? No, it's literally a matter of just shooting. Is it automatic? I don't know. We need a test subject. We also want to try out some of these explosions as well. I actually need just normal black powder. Right, let's clear out my inventory a little bit. I've got quite a fair few random things in here. Alright. I've got some new toys, some new gadgets and that. We're gonna have to try them out. You know what? I think I might know the place to try these things out. Dude, we're on a highway to hell. Alright. Okay, this environment is unsettling. So how do we use these? Okay, how do I use it? Do I just whack it on there? Alright. Okay, reloading. Come here. Right, you know what, fam? Just stick a couple there. Do they stick? Oh, they're sticky! Yep, I got plenty of these. Here we go. Get them! Alright, let's see if that's enough, shall we? Oh! I blew up rock! Hell yeah. Yes! This is it! If I really wanted to, I could probably set traps as well. Bro, I'm playing a completely different game today intended. 100%. Woo! Woo! Alright, we're through. We now have a direct pathway around here. You know, because obviously, if you didn't see the episode when we went to this place at night, and even during the daytime, it's still unsettling. I mean, there are you guys here, but you guys are kind of meta. See, even in the daytime, bro, this place just looks like not a place you want to be. I don't even know what I'm doing. I would like to see if I could try and find a stinger, really. It's kind of the idea. You know what, bro? Just send it. Wait. Stingers don't come out during the day, do they? Even in this place of death. What's good, guys? I'm just flipping you all over. Bro, I ain't got no idea where I'm going. Oh, I'm almost out of fuel. Oh, Oh, I think we're out of fuel now. We're out of fuel. Oh, well. Can I shoot the hatchers? Die. Right, get these things out of here. Okay, right. You know what, fam? Oh, it is automatic. And I'm out of ammo. Okay, that didn't last too long. Right, you, my friend, just stay there. Oh, look, there's fuel here. Hey! Convenience. Only 5, though, but hey, we'll take it. It's better than nothing. Alright, what's in here? Needs 300 megawatts. I gotta bring power over here. Oil. What do I around here? Over there. Let's see. Well, I'm out of ammo already. I need a lot. But I have fuel. Only a little bit, though. Although, to be fair, I do have coal on me as well. We are not as hopeless as we thought. Oh, look at these maggots. Get out of here, bro. I cannot be dealing with your kind. Get them out of here. Quite a fair few of these things. You know what? I may as well just take all this stuff. DNA points and that. Do you think I could just dead set make fuel? Ah, here's the oil right here. Straight into this thing. Again. Alright. Wait. Right, get you out of here. Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah. I'm hearing something loud and heavy stomp around somewhere. Maybe up there. Well, I don't actually have to worry about any creature until it tells me, oh yeah, hostile threat detected or something. Right, you know what, just out of curiosity, do you think I would be able to build any of these things? Oil extractor? Alright, I think it's right. I need power. This thing's kind of useless without power. You know what, let me see if I can try and just kickstart the power with some biomass, shall we? I don't even know if one biomass burner can take all this. But there's only one way to find out. Is it going to do it? No, I think there needs to be 2, doesn't there? Okay, is that enough? Really? We need more. I've got my sellout. Right. Is that going to be enough to power this now? Come on. Alright. I believe it's now generating power. Are these things still taking power? Yeah, okay. These things are no longer burning. We now have power. So I guess what we need to do is we need to go back to wherever that freaking thing was and just hope that it's enough. You know, I may as well grab this as well whilst we're here. Oh. Hello.
Helping meant leaving it.
Huh? That is not something I want to.
Use for blood.
You do consume.
Do we?
Interesting.
They're not even talking to me, bro. These freaking AI women are just chatting to each other. What happens if this is not enough power, you know? One of the power grids is shut down. Are you serious, bro? Bro, all of this for a hard drive as well, by the way. What am I doing here? Let me junction that, and then let me whack that into there. And then, obviously, I'm going to need... This power needs to be connected to something over there. Alright. Is this thing generating enough power? There's no fuel going in there. Why is there no fuel? It needs to be pumped, maybe? This thing also needs power. go. Is this thing now working? All right. Have I got it? Is it splitting enough? Okay, that's now just full. This thing is just it needs more overclocking, to be fair. I can't lie. But I have 2 fuel generators. Do you think this is enough to power this damn broken thing? Right, let's see what happens, shall we? And do we have power? Aha! We've done it! Jesus Christ, bro, that was a side mission and a half. Sure, yeah, I'll grab some more rubber, even though I really do not need any of this. Some more computers, sure. I think I need to, like, do something. I don't know. I need to start making more advanced stuff. I really need to start making the components to make the advanced stuff, bro. I haven't even done that, bro. I'm literally just trying to basically make a gun that I hope I'll have to never use. That's kind of the idea. And I guess I now have fuel and some of these crystals now. Fair enough. How is this thing stuck in here? There we go. Right. We got we got 4 canisters of fuel. 3. We now need to just head back, I think. I wasn't exactly prepared for this journey, but ayo. The gun works. Kind of. It's very hard to tell if it's like more efficient or not. But in terms of everything else, we've got ourselves a hard drive and we're out of here. Just got to try and find exactly where we're going. And we're out of fuel. Alright, so we need to see if we can make turbo fuel. That is kind of the next thing in terms for like our increase in weaponry. Turbo fuel, and obviously, you know, we got to, you know, carry on doing the phase 3 thing. I've literally just ignored it completely because I've been trying to focus on doing all these other things. I think this way is the way to go, but I think I need to make... God, man. Oh, I got to be very careful here. Falling off would mean certain death. But at least I've now made a direct pathway now that I've also blown up those things. So we can actually blow up rocks now. So I guess we could probably blow up that other coal deposit next to where all the coal power stations are. See, oh, there's the tractor picking up the sulfur. And it's got plenty of fuel from the coal. You know what, fam? I just gotta be honest here, bro. I like this game. I really like this game. Despite what I do and obviously how I play, you know, obviously I was all about it before, and now after seeing horrors, like this is the real reason why people wanted me to play. Apart from that, you know, it's getting there. Let's go ahead and see this hard drive. Right, what do we have here? What is it giving me? Alloy ingot or wait, an alternative recipe to turbo heavy fuel. Wait, I could do this here. Because I've got heavy oil residue being delivered to here. I could just split it. And obviously I have the sulfur and coal here. So I can make compacted coal. Yeah, we'll take this one. Alright, cool. I can now potentially make turbo fuel here. Yeah, see, I had a feeling that would happen. I had a feeling. I gotta stop the normal fuel being delivered. But hey, yo, fam. Plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Build that there. Build that there. Build that there. There's... Just deposit all the fuel into there. It's gonna stop... Bro, stop delivering me stuff. Hang on. Give me all these empty canisters. Heavy oil residue. That's all we need. That's all we need. Right. I've got to go and chase down this truck. Because we got to get back to there. Because you know what? We need to change it. We need to change it slightly. Give me more heavy oil residue and we can make turbo fuel, which can be used to make bullets and obviously just better fuel in general. So that's what we got to do. Bro, this thing, I'm chasing this thing down, bro. Not going to end well, is it? Right, well, I've got to get back there. But you know what? I'll end this episode here as I make an attempt to try and catch up to a truck. But until we're graced with a chance to meet again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Again, another bit of a random one here. I feel like I probably should actually start dedicating an episode to the objective that has been given to us, and whether or not that must mean that we need to probably reevaluate and reconstruct our factory to make the new components, which then can be put into other components, which then can be put into another components, which then can be put into a component for phase 3. That's exactly what this is. We're making pieces of pieces of pieces. That's how this works. So that's what we need to do, and that's what we will do in the future. I've somehow missed that. Yeah. But hopefully you guys do enjoy this series and obviously all these videos I do. I hope you enjoy them. And yeah, feel free to like and subscribe for more continuous chaos. Oh wait, there's a cave in there. I forgot about that. Probably should have done that in the cave video. See, bro, there's so many new things and new horrors that are probably going to rip my intestines out. But we will discover all of that and more in the future. So until then.